Alright, we're just pulling up to Whitetail Crossing. We're on the county road here. We're facing east and we're about to go south and go check out the property itself. There you can see the road sign. It's road 2803. So we pull in and head south. Now this is a private easement road. This is not a county road, so super nice, super private out here. This is one of the best areas for wildlife that we've ever seen. Huge whitetail deer in this area. Turkey as well. Actually really good turkey hunting, but I think that does get overshadowed with the deer hunting. Just because there are so many large white-tailed deer in this area. Beautiful day here in the Ozarks. A few clouds, but basically just a nice sunny summer day. I've got my MapRight app open on the iPad so that we can tell when we get to the property. Now these tracts out here at Whitetail Crossing, they are fully surveyed. Corners are marked. So that's a really nice bonus. But we still definitely recommend that you bring that MapRight app, because it makes it so easy to not only to get to the property, but when you walk the property lines, if you care to do that, then the MapRight app is phenomenal. So the property we're going to be checking out is tract 13, and it will be coming up on the left side of the road here. Big tract, 10 acres, quite a bit of frontage here on the road. You can see a sign for tract 12, but we're actually really close to tract 13. We should see the stake in just a moment on the left. There we go. There's the survey marker and fence post as an extra marker. So tract 13 is what you see on the left side of the road. So this property was leased out or under contract until a few months ago, and we're coming out here to kind of see what it looks like. You can see a pile of tops and limbs. That's from when this road was cleaned and widened out. Quite a bit of mature timber, and I believe that there is a trail that goes back into this property. There's the sign for tract 13. And actually, yeah, there's a trail there. I could just about pull into the trail, but there's some tree limbs. Oh, there's a little pile of trash there. Yeah, let's go have a look. So it actually has quite a bit more road frontage here. And we've got this trail that goes back to the east. Oftentimes when people are out here camping, I don't know if they do it on purpose or not, but there can be some debris left over. And that's what we have here. It looks like it's localized to this one little area. So we have about a half a pickup load of pop cans and beer cans, a couple old tires, and a little propane bottle. So yeah, stuff that's left from camping apparently. So be aware of that. If our guys are out here, we'll load it up. If we're not, then you get to play with it. Great looking trail though. Let's go ahead and check this out. I don't know how long I'll be gone, so I'm gonna lock the truck up. Oh, I should have brought the MapRight app. I left it in the truck. Well, we'll go ahead and wing it. I mean, obviously we're on tract 13 and we're basically headed easterly, so we won't go too far, but we will do a drone video also today, so you can take a look at the property from the air. I said it before, but I'll say it again, that the wildlife out here is phenomenal. The deer out here are huge, a lot of turkey, Okay, so now we've come to a split in the trail. It goes left and it goes right. As it goes right, a couple hundred feet in the distance, I can see it slopes down, and that's probably the wet weather creek bed that we can see on the topo map. And we went left. I'm gonna guess that this is where they were out here camping, because I can see some straw bales. I can see what was a nice open area, but it's grown up quite a bit now with some grass and brush and whatnot. That could easily be mowed with the weed whacker. But this was probably the main campsite. Nice little area. A couple other straw bales. I mean, this is pretty indicative of the land. I mean, it's just good quality land in a good location. The deer love this type of stuff. They've got some cover, but it's not so brushy that they have to fight to get through it. So this is really good for deer. Nice big hardwood. So if this were weed whacked or whatnot, this would be a really cool little private campsite, or potentially a building site. We're easily far enough off the road that you're beyond the setbacks, and you could have a very private site here. Just to go easterly a little more. This is gorgeous. I mean, this could easily be cleaned up. I'm looking to the east, and I mean, it just looks really good. I'm excited to do the drone video. Here's a little trail. This might be a deer trail. This is leading northerly, so that's interesting. Super peaceful out here, very private. We're close to Mountain View, Missouri, which has the Walmart. We're close to Willow Springs, Missouri, which has its own set of stores and restaurants. And we're not that far out of West Plains, Missouri, which is the largest regional town. So you're in a great location. You're super peaceful, super private. Yeah, nice place to come and spend the weekend, or potentially build a home or a cabin out here. Tract 13 at Whitetail Crossing. I would love to spend the day out here. We thought about bringing the four-wheeler out here today just because we had heard that there were some trails, and then at the last minute we didn't do that. Actually, somebody borrowed it, so we let their needs surpass ours in this instance. Yeah, there's another trail that leads off to the east. Bring the MapRight app if you kind of want to see roughly where you are on the property. We haven't even scratched the surface. This goes way back to the east. We have seen just a fraction of this property. It is fully surveyed. The corners are marked. If you wanted to have the lines fully marked, you can do a pretty good job yourself just with a compass. Start at the survey markers and head, in this case, if you started at the road, you would head due east. And that would give you a pretty good representation of the lines. Or you can have a surveyor come out and do what's called true line marking. And they'll take their little units and walk the boundaries and mark every 100 feet or 200 feet with a ribbon or a flag. And that's super useful if you're ever going to fence it, or, you know, something like that, where you're gonna invest heavily and you really want to know to the inch where the boundaries are. But like I said, the survey's already done, so the hard part's done. The rest is up to you. InstantAcres.com. This is just a beautiful little tract, ready to go. We don't get that many like this. The perfect size, the perfect area. Excellent private road frontage. I mean, the road just dead ends a few hundred yards south of here. So you've got basically no traffic. Very peaceful, very private. Nice property. InstantAcres.com to see if it's still available.